Hello everyone. Today I'm going to demonstrate to elastic file system of AWS. Elastic file system act as a common storage between two or more computers, which can be accessed by two or more computers at the same time. Elastic file system or EFS is a file level storage service that basically provides a shared elastic file system with the virtual unlimited scalability support. EFS is highly available storage that can be utilized by many servers at the same time. AWS EFS is a fully managed service by Amazon and it offers scalability on the fly. This means that the user need not to worry about their increasing or decreasing workload. The scalability feature of EFS also provides cost benefit as you need not to pay anything for the part of the storage that you don't use. You only pay for what you use. EFS is the NFS4 V4 protocol for its file system structure, which mirror the standard on-premises structure and simplify transferring and accessing your files. It can be used in combination with the Elastic Cloud Compute EC2 instance as a standard-alone file system. So let's see how is it. Let's see how EFS works. To start EFS, we need to create two computers and join this computer using common storage. To create two computers, we have to create two EC2 instances. So let's start with creating EC2 instances. First, I'm going to EC2 of AWS, which is one of the AWS service. In EC2, I go to the instances. In instances, I go to launch instance. In launch instance, I give name to my instance, which I give the name as a node 1. Later on, I change the name of my second instance as a node 2. So I give the name of my instance as the name 1. I choose my Amazon machine as a AWS Linux and other setting as it is. Because I'm using free tier account, that's why I'm not that much free to use other AWS services. Key pair I choose my already created key pairs, and the other setting I kept it as it is. I kept storage my 8 GB. I just increased my number of instance as a 2, because to demonstrate the EFS we need at least two computers or two EC2 instances to show the fully working of the EFS. So as you can see, my instances is created. I'm going to instances now. As you can see, the node 1, the two instances is created node 1. Let me just rename the second instance as a node 2 to avoid the confusion. I change my second instance as node 1 and node 2, so both are the currently running. Now what we have to do, we have, as I already said, that it is work on NFS protocol, so we have to enable NFS protocol. So to do that, select any one instance. In any one instance, go to security, and you can see the security groups. Since I created both of the instance at the same time, that's why the security group of the both of the instance is same. So by only changing security group of the one instance, the by changing or editing the security group of the one instance, automatically change the or edit the security group the other instance. So to do that, let me show you first. As you can see, node 1 has security group launch wizard 2, and also by selecting node 2, node 2 also has a launch wizard 2 as a security group. So let me just select the launch wizard 2 security group. In launch wizard 2, we have to edit inbound tool. In edit inbound tool, we have to click on add roles. Just type NFS service is shown, and choose the IPA for anywhere, and also in SSH for anywhere. By do that, just click on save rules. It will save your rules for the both of the instances. Go to EC2 instances. Now the security group of the both of the instances are enabled for NFS protocol. Now let's run the both of the instances one by one. Click on connect. Let me just duplicate the screen. Okay, duplicated the screen to show the proper demonstration. I select the one instances and then click on connect. In connect, I select the connect option. My first instance is started running. Since I'm using Amazon Linux, it shows the Amazon terminal. Linux, it shows the Linux terminal. For now, let me start my second instance. I select my node 2. Also click on connect and again click on connect. Now my node 1 and node 2, my both of the computers or the EC2 instance started running. Now I have to create the EFS. To create the EFS, I just have to go Amazon services. I can, that is it. I used to go to Amazon services and EFS. As you can see, EFS manage file storage for EC2. Click on EFS. EFS. Click on create file system. I just give the name of my EFS. Let's say my demo EFS. Okay, my demo EFS. Then I click on customize. I keep other setting as it is. No change at all. Click on next. In this network section, we have to choose our selected security group. As you can see, there is security group section. In security group, we have to choose our choose the security group. Let me just again confirm which is our security group. I click on the one of our EC2 instances, go to security, and then you can see launch wizard 2. So I choose launch wizard 2 for all of the three availability zone. Launch wizard 2, launch wizard 2. Okay, so I selected launch wizard 2 for all of the three availability zone. Click on next. I keep other setting as it is. I just review my all of the selection options. Create. So let's wait. It created the file system. Mm, So okay. So it created the file system. Uh, Running. Okay. Before it started running, let's do the setting in both of the instances. So now, as you can see, the node 1 and node 2 instances are started running. So my first command is to get root user access. For root user access, sudo su is a command. So I write sudo su in my terminal and get root user access for my both of my EC2 instances. Now I am in root user for both of the instances. Then to enable EFS, I copy this command and paste it in both of the instances terminals. So here I am pasting this command. Yum install amazon /efs /utils/y. So I'm pasting in my node 1. So it's completed. Now I have pasted my second EC2 instance and started. Okay. Started and the second, my next step is make a folder name EFS. So I'm making the folder name EFS. Just copy this command. Okay, so I made the folder name EFS in node 1, and now I'm making the folder name EFS in node 2. So this folder EFS is shared between the two EC2 instances. Now the next step is mount helper command. So let's EFS. My file system is already created. I click on the file system and click on the attach. In attach, you can see mount helper. So I copy this command and paste it on my both ECT instances or node 1 or node 1 and node 2. So I paste this command, iterate, and then let's wait, and it's connected successfully. I do the same with my node 1. I paste this command. Let's wait, and it's connected successfully. So EFS is connected successfully with my both of my EC2 instances. Now mount travel command is done. Now let's go to the EFS folder. So in EFS folder, we go to cd.efs. I'm in EFS folder in node 2. In node 1 also I'm going to EFS folder. In node 1 also I'm node 1 I'm in EFS folder. Now here's the magic. Let's say I created one file name, let's say node1.txt. So I'm creating the file node1.txt in node 1 instances. Okay, I created the file. Let's see, the file is created on my ls. As you can see, the node1.txt file is created in EFS folder in node 1. Now let's see if the node 2 is connected with node 1 by EFS. So let's see that node1.txt file, which is I created just recently, is shown in node 2 or not. So I just list all the files present in the EFS. So ls command, and as you can see, the node1.txt also present in node 2 EFS folder. Node1.txt file is present in node 2 EFS folder. Let's say I am creating the new file in node 2 name node2.txt in node 2 EC2 instances. So again, listen carefully. I created the node2.txt file in node 2 EC2 instances, and by listing all the files in the in EFS folder, as you can see, node1.txt and node2.txt is created in EFS folder in node 2. Now let's see, we can see this node2.txt file in node 1. I again enter the ls command, and as you can see, node2.txt is also visible in my node 1 EC2 instance. So we can successfully say that the node 1 and node 2 EC2 instances connected via the one common folder called EFS. EFS is also Amazon service which we use just now. So our primary goal is to connect the two computers or two EC2 instances via a common folder or common storage is successfully done, and we connected the folder. If I create any file in my first, if I created any file and in my first EC2 instances, then this file also visible in my second EC2 instances. Similarly, if I created any file or do any changes in my second EC2 instances in EFS folder, remember in EFS folder, as you can see, we go to EFS folder, then created all this file. So I make any changes in my EFS folder in my second EC2 instances, the change is reflected in my first EC2 instances also. So this way we connected the both of the EC2 instances. Similarly, we can connected n number of EC2 instances to EFS file storage. So that is my practical and experiment. Thank you.